Welcome back, everyone. The Google Pixel 6 just officially came out, and luckily for us, we do have the Samsung Galaxy S21 here too. So let's go and compare both of these phones and see which one you should go and pick up for the money. Now, I will tell you, even in the brand new market, the Samsung Galaxy S21 is still a little bit more expensive, but the Pixel 6, I will be honest, is a very good priced phone. $599 for this device. That is a crazy good deal, and I'm very happy about this price tag. The Galaxy S21 is a little bit more expensive, but in the used market, it is a little bit cheaper, so keep that in mind. For some reason, I can't get the brightness right on this phone. Now, starting off with the outside, there's a little bit of a difference. You can kind of tell the Google Pixel 6 is a little bit of a bigger phone, but they do kind of have the same setup. So the same resolution on both panels. They're both 1080p, which is beautiful. Now, there's a little bit of a difference in the refresh rate. The Galaxy S21 has a 120 Hz refresh rate here. The Pixel 6 has a 90 Hz refresh rate. So it's a little bit of a difference. The Galaxy S20 panel is a little bit better, but I think the 90 Hz is still pretty good on the Pixel 6, so I don't really have a problem here. But the Pixel 6 display is a little bit bigger. USB Type-C on the bottom. In terms of thickness and thickness, I think they're about this. I think the Google Pixel 6 is a little bit thicker, which is cool. I don't have a problem with it. And on the back, we do have the plastic back on the Galaxy S21, where the Pixel 6 actually had a glass back. So that's kind of an advantage for this specific phone. Having that type of capability is awesome, and I don't know why Samsung actually took it out. Very annoying, but you do have a better build quality overall on the Google Pixel 6. Now, cameras at the top. Triple camera setup here on the Galaxy S21, dual camera setup on the Pixel 6. We'll get into those in a second, but that pretty much covers it up on the outside. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the software. Now, both are on Android. The Galaxy, as you may know, already has One UI, which is not my favorite software out there. It's very bloated, it's not stock, and I'm not a fan of it. The Google Pixel 6, on the other hand, the biggest asset of this phone is the software. So not only is it actually technically lasting longer on paper than the Galaxy S21, but you're also getting much better software, in my opinion. And also, I mean, you're getting day one updates. As soon as an update is available in terms of a beta and full release, the Pixel 6 is going to get it. The Galaxy S21, on the other hand, it may not get it for many, many months. There's been times where maybe even like a year later, the software will become on the phone. Then you have to wait for there's carriers and all that stuff. So definitely getting a much better experience on the Google Pixel 6 in terms of software. So in terms of that covers it up there. Now we can go and do speed comparison between both these phones. Now the Galaxy S21 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chipset inside of it with 8 gigs of RAM. But the Google Pixel 6 has that new Google Tensor chipset inside of it with 8 gigs of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one is a faster phone between both of these. Okay, there we go. Let's go and clear all the apps in the background, as you guys can see. So all the apps are cleared out. So let's start getting into it. Let's do phone calls, 3, 2, 1. And pretty much the same thing. Hopping out of this one, let's do camera, 3, 2, 1. And I think the Pixel 6 was a little bit faster. Hopping out of this one, let's go into their Play Stores, 3, 2, 1. And I think it was pretty close. Maybe the S21 is a little bit faster. In terms of scrolling through here, I don't really see that big of a difference, to be honest. I will see if you guys see a difference. Let me know in the comment section. But they seem like pretty much the same thing. Now, gesture-wise, swiping between these two applications, I actually do kind of feel like that the Galaxy S21 was a little bit smoother swiping through, but to swipe back home, the Pixel 6 seems smoother. Now we can go into something like Chrome, 3, 2, 1. I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference. You guys can see pretty much the same thing there. I'm just going to exit out of that app. It's kind of weird. Now we can open some of these third-party apps that I have on both. Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. I think the Galaxy S21 is a little bit slower here. Dune, 3, 2, 1. Almost exactly the same. That thing was almost identical on both. Stopping back home. Let's go and do Snake vs. Blocks, 3, 2, 1. Almost identical on both as well. Not a big difference at all. Hopping out of this specific app. Let's go into Stack, 3, 2, 1. I think the Pixel 6 was faster to load into the ad. Let's do Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the S21 was a little bit faster. The Pixel 6, for some reason, this app is so strange. I don't really understand it, but totally okay. We're giving this one to the S21. And the Pixel 6 actually crashed into this app. It crashed last time too. I kind of forgot about it. So it's very weird. I don't know why that specific app is crashing all the time. Let's do Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. I think the Galaxy S21 may be faster, did load into it faster a little bit, and you can see this one loaded it up. So another one for the Galaxy S21. I think it's like almost like a tie now. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. S21 again is faster. Bofa, 3, 2, 1. I think the Pixel 6 was faster there. Let's get into Twitter. 3, 2, 1. I think both were kind of the same. Maybe the S21 faster, but it could have been because I just clicked into it. Did not mean to open that up. Let's do Instagram. 3, 2, 1. And I wasn't to an account here as I expected before. Let's go and get into the original Temple Run, which I do not have here. So, I mean, honestly, to kind of tell you, I think both phones are great in terms of the performance segment, but I don't know, it's kind of iffy a little bit because I do think that the Galaxy S21 is very fast, but I do think the Pixel 6 is fast too. I honestly don't think there's a preference here. I think they're both almost the similar. I think they're both the same amount of performance, to be honest. I wouldn't really pick up one phone over the other just based off the performance, just based off the speed test. So in terms of that, that covers it up here. Now let's go and hit on the cameras. Now, one thing I'll definitely tell you is that both these camera setups are pretty good. I mean, I'm sure these are some of the best cameras out right now. Triple camera setup on the Galaxy S21, wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto lens. The Pixel 6 has a wide-angle lens and ultra-wide sensor. So no telephoto lens here. Both can do 4K at 60 on the back. The Galaxy S21 can do 4K at 60 on the front. The Pixel 6 cannot do 4K at 60 on the front, so keep that in mind. Now, at some point, I do plan on doing a full camera comparison, but in this quick one, you can kind of tell that, in my opinion, the Galaxy S21 has the better camera. First of all, you can do 8K on the back of the Galaxy S21. I think I forgot to mention that. You have that ultra-wide sensor, you have that telephoto lens, so you can zoom in and zoom out a lot. With that ultra-wide sensor on the Pixel 6 is definitely good, and most of the post-processing on both cameras are very, very good. I may say that I think the lenses are better, and I like having that 8K capability on a phone, even though I'm probably never going to use it at all. It's still nice to have. I like the Google Pixel 6 because of the post-processing, and the Tensor chip apparently has a lot of capability, built into that specific chipset natively, which is really cool. I think when it comes down to that, that's a cool feature. I think the Pixel 6 may be a better one when it comes down like the overall post-processing and after you take a photo, but I think the Galaxy S21 has more features built in, and this is probably the lens I would probably end up picking up. I will do a full camera comparison at some point, but this is a pretty quick one. I mean, I think the Galaxy S21 is a better one when it comes down to the camera, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't really think there's a phone that's like necessarily better for everyone. I know personally the phone that I would rather pick between both of these would be a Google Pixel 6. This thing, first of all, it's cheaper in the new market, which is good. The display may not be as tremendous with 120 Hz as the Galaxy S21, but one thing is for sure, the software on the Google Pixel 6 for me, for someone who doesn't like a bloated version of Android like this one, I like having the stock version of Android. I like having that. The 90 Hz refresh rate feels almost like 120. Well, it doesn't make it feel like 120 Hz, but it feels as nice, almost like 120 Hz on a One UI 3 device because it's like kind of laggy here and there. I like stock Android. I like day one updates, and this is a beautiful version of software. Android 12 is really cool. I like it a lot. The Galaxy S21, I think, is a great device for people who maybe want to have a lot of features built into their device. This thing has wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, 8K capability on the back, better camera, a little bit of a better display, I would say, on the Galaxy S21. And this is a really good device too. You can't really go wrong with either one of these. I personally would rather pick up a Google Pixel 6, but the Galaxy S21 is a really, really good device for sure. And like I mentioned, you can't really go wrong with either one of these. So in terms of that, that covers it up here. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.